everyone, welcome to Horror Down Under, and today I'm taking a look at 1974's The Cars That Ate Paris. This stars John Mellion and Terry Camilleri, and this tells a story of a small rural town who, to keep the economy afloat, deliberately cause car accidents. So they do this by taking the valuables from the car accidents and using that to stimulate the economy by either using it to sell or swap, or that type of thing. So what happens if you survive the accident but you're injured? You get an unauthorised lobotomy, but if you survive intact, the town of Paris won't let you leave. This is something Arthur Waldo, played by Terry Camilleri, finds out for himself after having a car accident and surviving. The town just won't let him leave. The whole town is in on it, no choice but to stay, due to the fact that the evil mayor, John Mellion, won't let him leave, so he's forced to work there first in the hospital, then as a parking inspector. And no matter what Arthur does, he's just... And no matter how Arthur tries to leave, they won't let him. Being blocked by cars or being chased by cars, no. No matter how hard he tries, he cannot get out of the town of Paris. He'll end up getting blocked by cars or chased down by cars, and there's no way out. Yeah, this is a very bizarre film. There seemed to be a bit of black humour in there, especially at the start, where it starts off like a cigarette commercial, which years, a long time ago, they used to do before a movie start. They used to have a cigarette commercial before the movie started. So this one was kind of taking a tongue-in-cheek approach to that. Of course, that's where the first accident happens. They're a couple driving a car, smoking some cigarettes and drinking a Coke. So the whole idea of that was because it would fool people not realising the movie had started. And there is some decent stunt work in this, as you'd expect. It's not a full-on action film. It is, well, kind of a slow burn movie. And one of the most interesting aspects is the design of the cars, most notably being a Volkswagen covered in spikes, which was pretty much used in the poster because it's just such a bizarre image. I know I keep saying it's bizarre, but it is. And there's an interesting Australian cast in here. John Mellion, who went on to star in the Crocodile Dundee films. Bruce Spence, the always recognisable Bruce Spence, who was in Mad Max 2 and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. And another person from the Mad Max franchise, Max Phipps, who was a toady in Mad Max 2. It was directed by Peter Weirs, who became an acclaimed director of things like Witness, Master and Commander, The Truman Show. So this is his first feature length, and he has quite an interesting visual style. And the acting and direction is pretty good, as you'd expect from Peter Weir. Although I did get some critical praise. It was a box office bomb here in Australia, but over the years it has garnered a bit of a cult following. And the actor who plays Arthur actually went on to have probably his most memorable role as Napoleon in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah, to sum up The Cars That Ate Paris, it's competently made, well acted, it's just so weird. And it will not be for everyone. But like I said, the design of the cars is quite good, and some decent stunt work. Okay, that's it for Horror Down Under. I'm Adam. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.